Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, setup, and review of the Google Nest Audio in the sky blue color. I recently purchased this as part of a Black Friday sale back in November. Around that time period, I was in the market for getting either a Bluetooth speaker that would be portable and battery powered, or potentially getting a smart home speaker. Played with the idea of getting an Alexa device, getting a Google Nest Audio, or just getting something simple from like Walmart or Target. Ultimately, kind of doing background research with the fact that I use Google as a search engine, use YouTube all the time, I kind of narrowed it down to the Google Nest Mini first to try it out. However, when I first logged in, or at that time when I logged in to make the purchase, Google actually had an early day sale for Black Friday where you could get the Google Nest Audio for 50% off. So rather than the typical $100, it was down to $50. And so I really couldn't pass that opportunity up. And so I purchased this at that time. And so what we'll do in this video is I'll go over the packaging. We'll unbox this. We'll go through kind of how to set it up. And then we'll do a first time testing as far as audio quality and how well it works as far as connecting it to Spotify and Pandora on my phone. As always, if you're interested in potentially purchasing this, you can check out the links below. But on the background here, you can see the colors that they offer. So these are the 3 or 5 separate colors. They've got a sky blue, there's a green, there's a charcoal, there's a chalk, and then there's I think it's some sort of pink, but they label it in some fancy color design. But this is going to be the sky blue one, so let's get this open. Okay, so here is the Google Nest Audio. I got this for $50 as far as the Black Friday sale. Currently it's back up to the $100 price, so you'll have to check and see if there's any options or offers at times. I'm going to get rid of this vacuum packaging just because the lighting is kind of creating a glare as a result. We'll get this off first and then we'll show you the outside packaging of the box, just because that'll eliminate the glare. But right here, it does show the picture of the sky blue color, says Nest Audio. On the side here, it kind of lists all like the general kind of advertising stuff. It says like fill a room with crisp vocals and rich bass from a built-in tweeter and woofer. Just ask Google to stream your favorite music, news, radio, and more. Check the weather, make calls, and set timers, alarms, all hands-free. Google group Nest Audio with other Nest speakers. Pair 2 for stereo sound, or move music from one room to the next, or use your voice to control lights, TVs, and thousands of other capable smart devices. So that's what it says on this side. Back just basically shows a picture of some fancy house with this in it. And then on the side here, it kind of just lists some commands that you can use. I don't know all of them because I've never used this device before, but it says play some music, turn up the volume, what song is this, play party playlist on my speakers group, remind me to buy milk tomorrow, what's the weather this weekend, turn on the lights. And then on the bottom here, it kind of lists which apps like apps or services it's compatible with, at least. So it says YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Sirius XM, Google Duo, Google Calendar, Google Maps, and Philips Hue. And so that's everything for the packaging. So now we'll just get this opened up. I think it should be just a pull tab. So yeah, it's a pull tab here, and we'll just take a look at what's inside. So that is pretty cool. So this is the Google Nest Audio in the sky blue color. So we'll just take it out. So it's actually really heavy. For a speaker, I thought it was going to be like foam and light, but this is heavy. Probably about 3 or 4 pounds maybe. It probably says it on the actual box, but it's pretty hefty and it's definitely heavy. But on the outside here is this like cloth, not really cloth, but it's like a cloth soft kind of feel. It's like interwoven with some sort of plastic on the outside. That encases basically the whole top of this. There's a seam along the top that goes all the way across to the other side. And then on the back here, looks like there's a power outlet here for the actual power cable. There's a G for Google, which is pretty cool. There's not really any labeling on this, so it's pretty nice that it's seamless. And then right up here, from my understanding, is turning on the mic on and off so it doesn't listen to you. So if you have it, I think red, it's going to be listening, but if you turn it this way, it's going to be off. And then on the bottom here, there's another G for Google, and this is like a rubber material, so it's like a rubber silicone type base so that it doesn't slide. So if you put this on here real quick, it's very sturdy. It doesn't slip or anything, and because it's so heavy, it doesn't really fall on its own. So once you put it up, it's not really prone to fall unless you like kind of bang it over. We'll take a look at what else is in the box. So beyond that, you've got a power cable here. So we'll just pull this out, get a sense of what it looks like. So basically it's probably, I don't know, we'll see how long this is. Bear with me because there's a bunch of plastic things. But it's probably about 4.5 foot long. It is a pretty nice design as far as the cabling. It does have a power adapter here. Of note, one thing that is very important to know with the Google Nest Audio that kind of made me hit or miss on it was the fact that it does have to be connected to a wall outlet. It does not have a battery built in. So compared to like a Bluetooth speaker that's portable, you can't really move from one room to the next. And so that's why I kind of was hit or miss on whether I was going to purchase this, because a Bluetooth speaker I wanted to have, like, because then I could move it from my kitchen to outside when I'm on my patio versus when I'm in the living room, so it's very convenient. However, my thought process with the Google Nest Audio, or initially when I was getting the Google Nest Mini, was you can purchase the Google Nest Audio or Mini, put it to one room, and then you could, if you like it, add multiple devices to it, so you can add more for relatively cheap into multiple rooms. So I was going to start with one device and kind of branch out from there, but it does have to be connected to the wall. That's why you have the power cable. We'll just put that to the side, and so that's that. And then let's just take a look at what else is in the box. So then beyond that, there is let's get started thing here. Sorry, it's kind of like really in there. So there's a lot of paperwork here. So let me just see what paperwork it is. That's empty for the box. So let's see. There's a Let's Get Started manual. We'll go through this in a second. There is a safety warranty, regulatory guidelines, that sort of thing, which is kind of that. And then being part of your home means respecting your privacy. Basically, it lists like the control information as far as the microphone and how to turn it off as far as privacy and preventing it from listening in on you. So that's one thing. So real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to read this real quick as far as an instruction manual. I'll plug in the actual Google Nest Audio, and then we'll walk through setting up this device using my iPhone. Okay, so I read the instruction manual. We'll get started with this. So the first step, what you want to do is you're actually going to take the power cord, now plugged to the wall. You're going to put it in the power outlet on the back, and then make sure it clicks all the way into place. Immediately what you'll see is you'll see this light turn on, and then you'll have lights here, and that means the device is actually on. Next step is you're gonna have to actually go to, you're gonna have to download the Google Home app from the Google Play or App Store. I'm gonna walk through that on my cell phone real quick, just so you can get a sense of how to do that and how to set that up. Okay, so as I was setting everything up, the speaker actually told me to download the app. So what you'll do on an iPhone is you'll go to the App Store, and then once you're there, you'll search for Google Home app, and then that, not Google Chrome, but make sure you download the Google Home app. You'll hit get, and then you'll have to double click and install. And so I'll speed this along once it's actually installed. Now, once it's downloaded, you'll just open the app, all right? You'll go to, it's gonna say Google Home would like to find and connect devices on your local network. You're gonna hit allow. And then it says Google Home would like to use Bluetooth. You're gonna hit okay. And then you're gonna say get started. And then I'm gonna log in with my Gmail, which I usually use. And then we're gonna, if you do not have a device already, you're going to create a home, and so you're going to hit set up Nest Audio because it'll identify it. So you're going to create another, or choose a home, and so you're going to hit that, and I'm just going to say Andrew Rock Home. Okay, so that's that. We're going to hit next, And then I'm gonna put my address here, so let me plug this in real quick. Okay, so after you put in your address, it'll actually create the home and it'll display that address. That's why I didn't show that part, but then you'll click on that and then your home will be set up. You can set up household contacts, you can invite home members, you can link your Spotify, and you can link your Pandora. I'm just gonna link my Spotify real quick, which should be straightforward because I already have it on my actual, my Spotify, so there we go. And then it's going to say authorize, you agree Google will be able to do all these things. You're going to hit agree, and that allows Spotify to be logged in. And then you just agree and link. And so account has been linked, and then we'll link Pandora as well. And so it's very similar. You're going to link Pandora if you use Pandora, obviously. Very similar. You're going to hit agree, agree and link. And then that's going to be those changes. You can change your household contacts and invite home member. I'm not going to do that right now. Now we're going to do add device to control your home. So what we'll do is we don't want the microphone right now. So actually we can do that. So set up my device. And so what we'll do is set up device. And then you're going to have new devices. It's going to look at your location, then it's going to look for devices, and so we're going to have to find the Google Nest Audio here. Okay, so Nest Audio is found. Would you like to set up Nest Audio 6413? We'll hit next. So it's now connecting to Nest Audio. And if you look, this actually changed blue on the Nest Audio, and we heard the sound, so we're going to hit yes. Additional leader terms, you're going to hit agree. And then do you want to help improve everyone's experience by sharing device stats and crash reports with Google? Sure. Where's the device? And you can just put it wherever. I'm going to put in my dining room kitchen area, so we'll just put dining room. If you add multiple devices, it'll change. And then this will be my Wi-Fi, which it's already identified. And I'll have to put my password in real quick. Okay, so I finally connected to the Wi-Fi. For some reason, it took multiple attempts with my password. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect or set up Google Assistant. So it has Google partners and businesses that have commercial relationships. It has services in your privacy, guests in your assistant. We're just going to skip through that. Hit next. So it's going to say, help your assistant customize your experience by turning on this setting, and that's going to allow you to get contact info from your device. You'll turn that on. Then you're going to hit next again. Okay, so set up voice match on device at Andrew Rock Home. Your assistant will recognize your voice on all eligible devices in this home, including devices you add later. So you're going to hit continue. Agree to voice match on devices at Andrew Rock Home. I'll agree. And then what you'll do is you're going to repeat these phrases. So it says, okay Google, what's the weather tomorrow? Okay Google, remind me to water my plants every Monday. Hey Google, make a call. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. All right, so that's all the tests for that. And this asks about help improve audio technologies by saving audio. It's basically going to save audio. I'll just say yes in this instance. Usually I don't do these things, but I feel like, what the heck, I don't care. Get personal results on devices at Andrew Rock Home. It will turn those on as well. And Assistant is ready. So there's going to be 2 separate voices on here. We'll click the first one. That'll be play sample.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
So that's option 1. And this is going to be option 2.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
I'll pick the female voice. I'm curious if they've done studies on this. And then it comes with ad-free YouTube. I already have that. I'm not going to do that right now because I already actually have it. And then what do you want to set up next? We'll do listen to music and radio. Play your favorite music. And then basically select default music services. These are all linked. I do not have SiriusXM, so I don't want to do that. And then connect your calling and messaging services. Then just say, hey Google, call mom. You'll hit next. Get started with voice calls. You'll hit continue. So they show your phone number and then you send you a code and you have to submit that. Next, it's going to have upload contacts and it's going to say okay for uploading contacts. You can set up household contacts, which I'm not going to do because I live alone. Stay up to date on Google's hardware products, related services, plus receive invitation to help improve Google hardware and related services. I'll sign up because sometimes you get some knowledge out of this by doing that. Now it's going to say learn about controls on your Nest Audio. We'll hit next. So as far as play and pause, what it's going to do is we'll show this. So it basically says play and pause is tap the top center. So if you tap the top center, it'll play and pause. And so there's nothing playing right now, but it blinks right in the middle. And so that's what it shows. It shows the 4 dots showing. So that's exactly what happened. Next up, it says change volume. You're going to tap the corners. So the top right corner will increase the volume. So as you can see, that's as loud as it can go and it'll stop there. And then as far as decreasing, you tap the left corner. It'll decrease all the way. And then when it's low, it'll blink like that. So you can just raise it back up. And that's what that is. So that's tapping the corners in the center to play. Mix switch, so this is walking through the back. So we discussed this earlier, but there's going to be a mic on the back. If you actually turn it to red, it's going to be off or orange. If you have it like this, where there's no color, it's the blue color or the sky blue color, it means it's on. And so that's what this says. So that's what we did there. So now the dining room speaker is ready. We'll hit continue, and now we're going to just do some different settings on here. So we're going to just say, play some music. Hey Google, play some music.
Got it. Music on Pandora. Here you go.
Stop. Hey Google, stop. So it stops immediately. So then next is get answers.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, stop playing music. Next it says, how do you say nice to meet you in Korean? Hey Google, how do you say nice to meet you in Korean?
In Korean, that's...
만나서 반갑습니다.
Okay.
Anything else you want me to translate?
No. Hey,
Sure, I'll stop translating.
Hey Google, is the S&P 500, how is the S&P 500 doing?
As of 4:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday, the S&P 500 is up 0.4% to 3,999.
So interesting, next thing it says get stuff done. So it says wake me up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to do, hey Google, wake me up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
You got it. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 5 a.m.
So now we're going to go into my alarm and see if, it won't do it on an iPhone I think, but hey Google, turn off 5 a.m. alarm tomorrow.
Okay, canceled your alarm for tomorrow at 5 a.m.
That's pretty cool that they can cancel that. Hey Google, find my phone.
I can only help you find a phone if it has notifications turned on in the Google Home app.
So I must have them off. Hey Google, play me a relaxing sound. Hey Google, stop playing. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the snowman that got upset when the sun came out?
No.
He had a total meltdown.
Wow, that's a bad joke. Next up is, hey Google, what sound does a whale make?
Here's a whale. Do you want to hear a shark sound?
Yes.
Great, this is a shark.
Those don't sound like whales or sharks.
Hey, I can tell you about a new animal every day. Just say, what's the animal of the day?
What's the animal of the day?
Welcome to Animal of the Day. I can't wait to tell you about today's animal, the shrew.
Hey Google, stop. Okay, so that's good enough. I don't want to do any more of that right now. And that's really it as far as setting it up. What we'll do real quick is we'll play some music as far as overall quality of the sound. I'm just going to play whatever is on my Pandora right now just to give you a sense of it. Hey Google, play Pandora.
Playing some music on Pandora.
Hey Google, lower the volume 50%. Hey Google, increase the volume by 25%. Hey Google, max volume. Hey Google, lower the volume to 25%. Okay, so you can mess with the volume very easily, so you don't have to do the tap commands or anything like that. And then if you hit it, stop. So that's really it. So this is the Google Nest Audio. I got it for $50 on sale for Black Friday. Sorry about the long-winded video. Hopefully it was helpful for as far as setup, but it is very intuitive, so you don't really have to watch this video for that. But this is something that it has a good deal of sound for what it is. It's a small, compact like speaker, definitely better than alternative like cheaper Bluetooth speakers that are available at like Target, Walmart, that sort of thing. And the built-in features as far as the functionality with Google Assistant, I don't know if I'll necessarily use them in the beginning, but it's something that I might build in or take advantage of now that I have it. And then the next step is kind of determining whether I'll add an additional one of these into a separate room, or kind of whether this is sufficient. I do have my turntable as well as speakers in the other room, as well as my TV that I use for music, so I don't necessarily need another speaker, but it's really for when I'm outside in the patio. But that's right by my dining room area where I'll have this, so it might be strong enough that I could just open the windows and do that during the summer months. So hopefully this helped. If you have questions, comments, please post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. Otherwise, subscribe.